ready to deploy. Our AO is within the continental United States. We've picked up a local broadcast indicating alien activity within a major metropolitan area. We should get down there and eliminate any hostiles. Strike 1, this is Central. You are free to engage all hostile contacts in the AO. Don't take any chances.
Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to something very different than what I usually do on the channel. We are playing XCOM Long War Rebalanced. Now, if you don't know what XCOM is, or you don't know what Long War is, you're gonna be in for one hell of a ride. XCOM are a bunch of turn-based strategy games which are very, very popular, especially with people who like aliens and sci-fi and whatnot. That's the general gist of it. Long War and Long War Rebalanced are two mods which essentially massively change the face of the game and make the dynamic and the length and the difficulty much more and much more enjoyable, in my opinion, than the base game. The base game is very cool. The original XCOM that this is based on, this is XCOM 1, which was when XCOM was remade. We're currently this is XCOM 1, and then XCOM 2, which many people may know, was the game that came after this. And this game came out in 2012. And if you saw my Terra Invicta gameplay, you will know that the people who made Terra Invicta are the people who made the Long War mod for this game. And now it's been picked up by other people. But yeah, so in this series, I'm going to be playing as XCOM. I'm going to be doing an XCOM 1. I enjoy the game. I usually play on Impossible. I'm playing on Brutal today. Because I want to make sure that I don't die immediately, because this game is tough as nails. And here we are on the first mission. We get thrown right in here. I started out as Canada with the advanced preparation start, which gives us a bunch of additional things. So I won't be tutorializing too much, but I will be kind of explaining my actions and why I'm doing them and why I'm moving stuff around and kind of giving you an overview of what's going on. So we start with 5 guys. These guys are set. So we start with Graf, Thunder, Hank Miller, Gabe Wolsey, Owen Roberts, and Cameron Wilson. We have a Shiv. Now, Shivs are basically, as you may imagine, unmanned ground vehicles, or UGVs. And they have autocannons on. They're very, very powerful. They can soak up a lot of fire. And they're very useful in the early game because they don't take fatigue. And we'll get into that in a little bit later. If you want your name in this campaign, if you want to potentially die or survive or become the hero that wins the entire campaign, then put your name or name suggestions in the comments below, and I will add them in. And I may add members in as well. Alright, so we have this building here, and we've got a couple ways to approach it. We can either go straight through, come up to these doors. There's probably going to be aliens in this kind of alleyway around this area. Or we can go around the sides and try and flank around. The problem I'm seeing is there's no easy way to get onto the roof, and the roof is really valuable to control the area. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to try and navigate up to here and try and get a jump on any aliens within this kind of alleyway here. So we're going to send the Shiv up. There we go. And I'm also going to be checking if the sound's a little bit too loud. And we just saw that aliens might be up here. Now we need to clear this area out to make sure there's no aliens actually. Do I see anything? Sectoids, definitely. Not an outsider, which is good, though. Sometimes you do want to kill the outsider first.
Moving to position.
Again, this is very different. If you haven't played XCOM 1, this is very different even to that. So we are going to get our guys into position, and we're going to try and have a look here and make sure we clear this building before we move on, because if we don't clear the building and pods get activated, we could get, attack this pod, and then this pod over here could come straight down and attack us and do a lot of damage, and we don't want that to occur. I'm going to dash you over here. Again, pod activation is so important in this game, and so we want to be very, very careful. So I'm not going to dash anyone, and we're just going to combat ready everyone. We hear sectoids, I think coming from this direction. I'm going to send my Shiv down, and because I don't care about the Shiv too much. Yep.
We're witnessing something never before seen in recorded history.
We see 2 enemy contacts. Now, they get combat readiness immediately, which means that they get Overwatch. Now, in this game, comparatively to, say, XCOM 2. With the rebalance, Overwatch only triggers if you do anything. And you can go into the Overwatch area and not be at risk. So the Overwatch only works on things that you actually can see at the start of the activation period. So we've got our Shiv right now, and he's going to be distracting these guys. Now, they can't really do much against them, because they want to use psi powers, and Shivs are robots. So it's not going to be too effective for them. So we're going to try and flank around if possible. Now, the risk is that he could come here and potentially get a flank out, and he can probably... But I think... I'm not sure that he can see. Yeah, they can't see them. So we should be able to hopefully get some flank action going on here. And in fact, I think we're going to try and keep them maybe in place. I really don't want to expose any of our infantry to the sectoids, if I can, because they can do side panic, they can do mind fray, and they can do a lot of very dangerous things that we really do not want to have happen to us coming up here. So I'm gonna keep moving these guys to the outside, and we want the Shiv to take the shots, ideally.
Moving on target location.
And we're just gonna do combat ready you. We're gonna have the Shiv just sit there, and then we're gonna have you sit there as well. See what they do. Okay, that's good. That still works for us. And he's going to be shooting the Shiv. There we go. Very good. That's perfect for my plan. We should be able to kill that sectoid pretty easily, coming up here first. But then we're going to send these guys around the flank and hopefully get some shots on target. 80% chance to hit. Let's go. Come on. That's XCOM, baby. Can we achieve a flank from there? Yes, we can achieve a flank from there. Good kill. We're going to move the
Their
Shiv
weapons
up.
appear to self-destruct when the operator dies. We should look closely for any fragments that could be salvaged for our own development programs.
And the Shiv just executed that sectoid. If you're right next to an enemy target in this game, you get 100% hit chance pretty much, even if they're like technically in cover. And when the Shiv gets kills, it gives XP to the entire squad. So we don't need to worry about using that XP. Now that we've cleared this area, this door is open. I'm not really a fan of having that door open, I'm not going to lie. We're going to go over to this direction and secure this area and probably try and get on the roof, because I'm going to imagine there's aliens probably over here. We heard them earlier, but we've gotten 2 aliens down so far, and that's a pretty good start. 1 damage on our Shiv for 2 sectoids dead. Pretty damn good. Again, I usually play on impossible, but it is so ridiculously difficult, it's not even funny. And do we know where that is? No, we don't. Okay. Now, we need to be very careful about how we... Oh, no. I pressed left click by mistake. Okay. That was we're fine, but that was definitely a mistake. Now, I don't think there's going to be aliens here because we cleared that there was sector point here. They would have activated another pod around this area. So I'm going to imagine the remaining enemies are going to be in this region. Now, I think the best way to deal with that is going to be either flanking or getting onto this roofed area, because that gives us a lot of mobility, a lot of flexibility to move it around. So I'm going to move the Shiv. And yeah, we're going to keep our main men out of line, or not in combat. So we've pretty much cleared this alleyway here. The alleyway seems okay. So we're going to take some risks, and I'm going to begin dashing my guys, and it does seem like we're clear. Now, there's one kind of mechanic that means that we're kind of in a race against time.
Solid copy, Commander.
And that is that one of the pods has within it an outsider. Now, outsiders in this game gain health points the longer the game goes on, which requires you to engage them earlier to ensure that they're not too powerful, and they can be extremely powerful. But we're going to try and make our way as fast as possible. Yeah. That sounds like an outsider, potentially, I think. Now, Shivs, unfortunately, cannot go on roofs. They just can't. I'm also going to be checking the sound, guys. By the way, guys, the in-game sound might be a bit too loud. But if it's not, just let me know, and I'll turn it down. But we're gonna get these guys here, and we're not gonna go on the roof yet because there may be contacts on the roof, and those contacts could be a big problem for us. So we are going to just move everyone to the bottom of the ladder here.
Holding position.
And that I Love a Good Battle gives heroic, gives you additional mobility. Which is something that can happen, which is really, really cool. So we're going to move up.
Copy.
Our readings
Yep, I was
can't be
right.
If they were, that's a being of
Now,
almost
outsiders
pure
are
energy.
very, very scary. But we should be able to deal with this guy relatively easily because we're going to flash him, we're going to grenade him. He needs to be dead. So 6 damage. Now, when a target is damaged, they get red fog, and red fog causes them some issues. So we're going to fire another grenade up.
Commander, you may want to instruct
we just
your men
opened
to
that up.
exercise restraint when using explosives. While certainly effective at killing
You know,
aliens,
Valen, please don't. Gameplay. Why can't I turn you off?
they also destroy the artifacts we're hoping to recover from the bodies. Just something to consider.
You do know that the outsiders don't leave any artifacts. Anyway, that was a good grenade toss. We got that outsider. He wasn't expecting us, and that makes me feel a lot safer now because he is dead. And it was a right call not to immediately go up that ladder, because if we did, we would have been in some very big trouble. Now we're going to leave the shift here because I expect the next contacts are going to be here. We did see that little sonar thing or whatever, the sounds coming from this area, so I'm actually going to move you over here. I'm going to reload your autocannon. We do have some meld, and I want to get both of these if possible. We should be able to achieve that. But we're going to first off check what is down here.
Copy.
So far looks clear. I think there's going to be aliens there. I'm going to drop us down here.
Przechodzę na pozycję.
I'm
Otworzyć
sure my
ogień.
Okay,
team
that's a
would
problem.
love to get their hands on that thing.
It's not too bad. It's not too bad.
Zerkajcie na skrzydła. Przedmiot zabezpieczony.
But we are now in a bit of an issue because that guy's on Overwatch. However, we should have a grenade that will clear that
Aye, aye,
Overwatch.
Commander.
Explosives clear the Overwatch, which is very, very useful. Hit it.
Grenade out.
Clear the Overwatch. And now we should be able to get this guy behind the meld, which is high cover. And we always want to be on that high cover area.
Affirmative.
And now we can begin to respond to this area. Raph over here, I'm going to see if I can get you moving
Ziel
to
bestätigt.
flank. And then we're going to get the Shiv running as fast as it can as well. Any injuries we take, by the way, that's going to be a big problem because that will mean that these guys will be out of the action for longer. Fatigue is also normal. They get about 5 days of fatigue per mission. You can retake people on fatigue missions, but it's a bit of a problem.
Yes, Commander.
So we are going to hold out, and we're going to expect some... Yeah, there we go. Psionic Storm's being used. There's another sectoid in there as well. So this guy is going to flashbang us if we don't deal with him. Ooh, and he's flanking.
My position is compromised.
But I got very lucky there, and he missed. That was a mistake by me to bring him up. I should have realized that he would have been able to do that. Now, how do we deal with this person? Because he is Psy-storming. Now, there is a grenade option. We have grenades. We have a guy here. We need to clear that guy first. We can use the Shiv for cover, or we can kill with the Shiv. Let's try kill with the Shiv first. Successful. Let's go with Hans Graf here. And we're going to open fire. Grazed, because they're mine merged, a bit more defensive. We're going to come right here, get right next to the enemy drone, and we're going to try and kill it.
No longer a threat.
That enemy drone is now dead. Again, we need to clear that psionic capability here, otherwise we're going to be in a bit of a problem. going to set you up at Overwatch. Does this cancel? Play suppression. It does not. But what we're going to do is we're going to drop a disorientate on you. So this is a flashbang. That will reduce their movement and also reduces all their other capabilities. And then we're going to move you up. How far away can you toss this nade? Decently far. Decently far. Let me move around. Could you, if you moved up to there, could you toss it to there? Like, I don't think you'd. I think we have to get closer. It's a question of I think I have to take the risk, right? That's disorientated. He's going to be moving out of that area anyway. I'm going to move you up. You are going to be flanked, but I think this is worth it to stop that psionic storm. And I think that the disorientate will cover me for all I need. So you're disorientated. You're disorientated. Oh, the bloody car exploded. That's fantastic. The car exploded. I didn't expect that. We did take a shot there. He's going to fire another shot. We did get injured. Unfortunately, we have an injury. And we didn't get out of this this start in the best way possible. But we are going to move the Shiv up. Actually, we're going to try and see if we can get you moved up here. Now, we can't get a flank. I'd ideally like to get a flank coming on. But no, that was a bit reckless from us. I didn't need to do that. Well, I kind of did, because the Psionic Storm was going to be a bit of a problem for us. Who has enough HP? You have enough HP?
I'm out of firepower over here. Position bestätigt.
And we should be able to finish you off.
X-ray ausgeschaltet.
I'm just going to Overwatch. If he does anything, we'll kill him. He's done nothing. So now we will end his miserable, miserable life. Now, I think we're going to lose this meld, unfortunately, because I didn't move over to it. I probably should have. That was a mistake.
Ready to rock. Zeit zu killen.
Yeah, that was a mistake. Yeah, Overwatch to light them up.
Pudło.
Dead and gone.
Good work out there, Strike
And we
One.
got it.
If I may, Commander, the labs are on high alert. Teams are standing by for your orders. We can begin researching the newly recovered artifacts immediately.
And that is where, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be heading into the Sky, or not Scavenger, the XCOM base.
Commander to the research labs. Commander to the research labs.
Welcome to XCOM HQ, Commander. I'm Central Officer Bradford. My role in this project is twofold: providing tactical support for our field operations, and keeping you briefed on the current situation. My efforts should allow you to focus on the bigger issues at hand. Speaking of which, we have a soldier waiting for a promotion in the barracks. I'll let you get to it.
And here we are in the strategic layer of XCOM. And this is why I like XCOM 1 a lot more than XCOM 2, because we are fighting an alien invasion, we're not just fighting as the Resistance.
Commander to
The
the
recovered artifacts are being unloaded, and the research team is waiting your orders. We'll get started as soon as you give the order, Commander.
Okay, so we've got research, got engineering, got
Every member of the
situation
council
room.
is going to want
God,
satellite
why
coverage.
does everyone
So we
want
should
to talk to me? Stop it, stop it. So research-wise, we've got 3 projects. I'm going to start researching into xenobiology immediately.
Commander,
That will allow
I
us to
realize
start
I-
looking at captures. Build
We still
facilities.
got some room to grow up here.
So, as
But
I
if we really
talked
want to
about,
expand our facilities, we're going to have to start excavating beneath the base. Unfortunately, the deeper we go, the more it's going to cost.
Yeah, shit, I know that. But I started with the advanced preparations. This gives us extra soldiers. It also gives us a workshop and a laboratory. We'll start excavating here because I want to put another fission reactor. So that we can then put a satellite uplink here. And satellites give us bonuses. They give us coverage. They allow us to detect, most importantly, alien ships that we can then shoot down. And that'll help us very, very much. Now, in terms of building, I want a motion tracker. We can put that on a shiv. Sort of shotgun, not really. Another shiv might be a good idea, but I'm a bit broke at the moment, so not really going to spend the money on that. And as the soldiers, these are all our soldiers we start with. We've got a bunch of lance corporals. We have, obviously, the people that were on that mission who got promoted. As well as we start with 2 ships. In the situation room, we can take loans, we can manage satellites. And as you can see here is Canada.
Additional uplink required.
We just need 2 more satellites to cover the entire North American continent, which will give us air superiority, which will allow us to have better air war, cheaper weapons, quicker firing aircraft weapons, and all that good stuff. So, we can't build a workshop, can we? We can build a foundry, though. We can build a foundry and a repair bay. So I'm going to build a foundry.
Workers are on their way to begin construction. I'll send word when the new facility is operational.
And build a foundry and a repair bay because those will give adjacency bonuses to the workshop. So we'll get a bunch of adjacent workshop bonuses for the engineers, which will be very, very nice. And yeah, I think that we'll start with mission control. We're not going to promote anyone yet until we get into the next mission, but I'll see you guys there. Okay, so we just finished up xenobiology. That gives us alien containment. I'm then going to begin research into alien weaponry.
This technology has a number of potential applications. I'm sure the science team is eager to begin. I'll notify you as soon as we have something significant to report.
And then we're going to build a stun rifle, and we're also going to build the alien containment, which we will need to capture aliens to get better technology to beat the aliens.
Contact detected.
And contact's been detected. We have found our first UFO. It's heading over kind of Alaska, the Arctic. We're going to scramble 2 ships to deal with it. We're going to put them on mid. You can change where they are in the position. We can scramble multiple fighters to deal with 1 enemy UFO. Here we go.
We have eyes on the bandit. Central, this is Voodoo 3-7. We have a confirmed kill on Bogey 001. I repeat, the UFO is down.
There we go. Successful destruction of the UFO. Well, not destruction, but we've shot it down, and it's landed in, looks like, the Yukon, or Cascadia in Alaska, deep into the interior. We've confirmed the estimated crew size is about 16. We've seen telepathic lines, a humanoid, an airborne hostile robot. So drones, sectoids, and also outsider probably is going to be what we're going to be facing. And let's get to it, ladies and gentlemen. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be setting up the squad that I'm going to be sending, and then I'll be cutting to it when I've fully sorted it out. Okay, and we're back. So, let me walk through what I have got for you guys, ladies and gentlemen. So, we have a sniper, a rocketeer, an infantry, and an assault. There are a total of about, I think, 8 classes total. Not counting mech classes or whatnot. But, we have the rocketeer. So, basically, what we're going to be dealing with is going to be dealing with a forest situation, so wilderness. So, I want people that have decent range, so we've got a sniper. We've got a rocketeer, because we're going to probably be dealing with a lot of enemies. We saw about 16. Probably need to crowd control that. We've got an infantry and an assault, and these guys will be up front taking the hits. They'll be taking the hits. We've got an assault here with a steadfast perk, which is from the alien trophy he's collected. And he can also get around the outsiders' very powerful Overwatch capabilities. Then we've bought 4 rookies. The reason I brought rookies is because I want to get them trained up to specialists so that we have replacements. That's really important. They have a variety of flashbangs, medical kits, and everyone's got ceramic plating except for our sniper and our rocketeer. Because ceramic plating gives us so much additional health that it's really, really important to have on this early stuff where we have very little health points. And I didn't bring a shift because we saw that in the operational intelligence it said that there would be a lot of telepathic drones, or not telepathic drones, but air drones, airborne hostiles. And those hostiles are going to have bonus damage versus shivs. And so I'm not going to take a shiv. It's an open field. They're a lot worse in that kind of environment. And yeah, let's get right to the mission.
Strike one. Prepare for land.
The drop site for this operation will be in Canada. It looks like the aliens went down in a sparsely populated area. If there are civilians in the area, I hope they stay clear.
I hope they stay clear as well. Our first proper mission. Let's drop in.
This is Big Sky. We're just north of the crash site. Strike one is in position to engage.
Loud and clear, Big Sky. We'll monitor those readings from here. Strike one is authorized to assault the alien craft.
Okay, so, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, I've just messed with the score wheel a little bit. There we go. Ooh, let's zoom all the way out. Hey. Zoom in, zoom out. So, we have landed right outside the alien UFO. Now, this is both a negative and a benefit. In one way, it's a benefit because we can get a drop on the enemy outsiders who are directly inside the UFO very quickly. However, the negative is that we can't clear out the other pods here without alerting the outsider pod immediately. There's going to be 2 outsiders likely. So we need to be thinking about how we're going to be taking the fight. And we've got 2 directions. We can go up and we can go straight into the UFO, or we can go this way and try and come in from the sides. Now, the problem with doing that is if we go up to here, I feel like we're going to get attacked by here. They're going to come in on us, right? They're going to come in and attack us, and then we're going to be sandwiched between 3 different locations. So, I think the right call is to head around this side and try and engage the outsiders quickly, kill them as quickly as possible. Then we're going to use the UFO for defense, and we're going to try and pick off pods from afar using our sniper. So let's begin. I'm going to have our rookies take the lead. That's kind of their job. And we're going to see if we can skirt around. Okay, we saw someone. There were those outsiders. We need to have our sniper ready. I'm going to have our sniper
Gotcha.
put himself there. Now, he gets full cover because he's got low profile. And then our ordnance person, we're going to move around the rim. We're going to move very around the rim. We don't want to activate. We do not want to activate. And we're going to try and get into this position here to try and hit them.
Copy that.
Come on, Tadishi. Hank Miller. Yep, you're going to do the same. Because they haven't activated yet. They're even in their crystal form. They're not in their fully formed humanoid version. Not going to take that risk. Just keep moving along the edges.
Position confirmed. We'll go.
We want to get some flashbangs in. We're going to get a sniper. We want to probably fire a rocket if we can. And then we want to go full hog onto these outsiders. The quicker they die, the better for us. Because they will grow more powerful while just sitting there. And we will obviously stay the same amount of power all we get. Okay, here they go. Well, no, they put on an extra HP right there. Okay. So, how are we going to do this? You can't get up to that point yet. We're going to move you up here and get you into cover. And would that see? That would see. That would 100% see. Again, we're going to take this very slyly, very slowly around.
I'm on it, Commander. Digging in.
Roger.
Digging in. Maintaining position.
You see they're growing. Okay, we should be able to spring the trap now that the rocket launcher's in position. And we should be able to dash in and hopefully grab them. Okay. So, Hank, we're going to send you up first. Who's got the most HP, actually? You've got the most HP. Tadishi, congratulations.
To withstand an impact like that, at such a velocity, the materials used in that vessel's hull must be at least an order of magnitude beyond any element we know of.
Okay. Now, they're relatively weak, these two, at the moment, so we should be able to hopefully deal with these guys pretty soundly.
I'm rolling.
Or sounded. We're going to use grenades because they do not have anything that we can recover. And I want these guys dead because their plasma rifles will pretty much one-shot us.
Grenade out.
These guys are a lot weaker than I remember. Pretty sure I installed the patch correctly. Okay, so that guy's dead. Now, can we get our sniper involved? No, we can't. I am going to move you up, though. And then we are going to see what we can do. Now, he's going to potentially flank around, and that's going to be a bit of a problem for me. I'm not going to lie. Do we have a flashbang available? We do have a flashbang available.
Solid
I'm going to try and get off towards him. Oh, I just can't. This is a bit of an issue, isn't it? Now, this is the edge of the map. What I'm going to do is I'm going to run... run you up to this point.
Moving out.
With the goal of discouraging a flank from him.
Aye, aye, Commander. Roger. Holding. Moving to position.
And then we're just going to overwatch with everyone else. Here come the sectoids. They called reinforcements. And they're pretty damaged, but they will heal you with psionic and whatnot. More sectoids. Staggered. That kills all their 8 action points. And we're going to keep hitting them.
Damn it.
Hey, good hit so far. We should be able to clean this up as long as it doesn't... Oh! Rough, but that was a staggered shot, so it only grazed him. Now we're going to send you in. You ignore his close encounters, which gives him a free shot, usually. He has kinetic dampening. Which is not great, but this should be... you have understood... This should be a pretty easy kill here. There we go.
Let's do this.
Now, we're not done. We've got a lot of enemies coming up here, so we're going to start moving up around and seeing if we can get any shots on into this side. I'm going to move you up, and we're going to have to take these engagements. We've got a couple sectoids right there. I'm going to keep you in the middle here because you're going to be trying to snipe from the middle. Now, you can't fire and move at the same time, which is a significant downside. And then I'm going to keep Tadishi on this edge to make sure that we know if anything's coming through. Claude Bergren, we're going to have you move up over here.
Holding.
We want to get these rookies experience as well if possible.
Making a run for it.
Location confirmed. Maintaining position.
Okay, they're coming through that main door. And they're using mine mergers. But so far, so good. Oh, we got sectoids on this side. They're going to start flanking us. That's a real problem. We've got probably 9 sectoids activated at the moment. We need to be killing them quickly. And here comes a mind fray attempt. Was successful. That is unfortunate. Their side panic did fail at least. Okay, good. Bunch of out-of-ammo sectoids in the middle, and there's the drones. So now it's an all-out fight right now. An all-out fight. Alright, see if you can hit with the sniper.
Hostile eliminated.
Good, clean kill. But this is a problem. I'm going to rotate you around.
Roger. Tracking.
We can't fight this. This is really risky. I'm going to pull all the way back. Get away, get away, get away. I'm going to run you up.
Confirmed.
And you'll be covered. But we'll run you up. We're going to get some overwatches in. I'm going to pull you over from here and see if we can provide some cover. Rocket launcher not really in a position to do anything. I'm going to pull you back and potentially look for hitting a rocket up here. Schneider's not in too good of a situation right now because they got mine frayed, but we will heal them up. There we go. And then we're going to just overwatch. Good overwatch, 40%. Good job, Campbell. %40 miss on that shot, though. Mindfray failed. Really good, actually. Should be able to clean up these 2 sectoids here with our assault going up here shortly. Snyder, I think, is going to break, though. Actually, didn't break. Fantastic. And a failed psionic ability. Got very lucky here with the rolls. Got a good hit him, but he's going to probably hurt us pretty badly here. No. Wow, we got incredibly lucky with the chances here for the psionic abilities. Okay, now we're going to rain some havoc, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to rain some havoc in. Let me go over to here. Well, there's probably going to be sectoids here, so I'm going to move you up to there. You're going to kill... Let's see, who are you within? We need to be within this circle, right? So you're going to kill this guy first. Boom. Then you're going to kill this guy. Boom. That's 2 sectoids dead. Now over here, can we get a rocket launcher fired over? We could, it would just be a very, very low chance of that. So we're not going to be able to.
Moving out.
Then we're going to come over here, we're going to overwatch. We are in a very bad situation in terms of being mine frayed, so our actual hit chance is extraordinarily low. We're going to move you out of here because you might get flanked. You are going to overwatch. You're going to overwatch. And then we're going to take a 50%.
Got no ammo.
And then we can just reload. With that guy being dealt with, I'm going to move you up to here to look to try and get some flanks on. We got a mind frame, unfortunate. Miss. Hopefully they miss this shot that they're firing at us.
Incoming over here.
They get to fire again. They're going to use a mind frame. Rough. Good shot, Campbell. Good shot. Going to shape up to be a good recruit for the XCOM project. And let's finish this guy off with Hank Miller. Now we can reload the gun. Fantastic. Now I've just got to deal with this situation. Got 2 enemy sectoids right over here. Now, we can get a flank in. Okay, that's a bad... Okay, we're going to be needing our rocket for this. Pull back. You're in an okay situation. We're going to bring you over here. Steady your weapon. Hunker down.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Bring you up I'm going to
Good to
move you
go.
around. So we need to get these guys rotated around to try and hit into them. And then we're going to hopefully bait the drones through, hit them with a rocket. And we should be in an okay situation. Now, steady weapon doesn't trigger activation, which is why I'm doing it.
I'm good to go.
We want them to go towards that way. We don't want them to come down here. So I'm not going to move up all the way up because they will aggro to this direction. It's not what I want.
Cover my flank!
Yeah, they were trying to flank. Oh, nasty hit that. And they're going for a mine for this. Might be. It's not great. That's really not fun. Okay, Miller.
I'm on the move.
Where are the enemy drones? Okay, the drones are there. We can hit that. We're gonna. Nah, the drones are a little bit too weak. We're gonna hit this guy. 100% chance.
Now then.
Good steadied weapon ensures we get the kill. I'll keep hitting that bloody sectoid so we can't kill our infantryman. You are going to heal yourself. And then with the infantryman, we're going to get him out.
Heading to that location. Got it covered.
Move away. You're safe.
Back in.
These are the drones. This is the last part I think we're going to have to deal with here.
Damn, that was close.
50% shot. Come on, Campbell. You were doing so well, Campbell. What happened? Okay. Let's start the advance then. 61% chance. Let's go for that kill. Go the kill. And then let's start steadying our weapons because they're in the air. They're a lot harder to hit. You're going to stay in that position. You're going to hunker down. Campbell, reload. You stay there, and you are also going to see if you can get a steady weapon. I'm going to move you up, and you are going to steady yourself.
I'm rolling.
Keep our weapons steadied, because that will give us a very good hit chance against these guys.
Incoming over here.
Okay, the drones are coming in. Come on, congregate together. We want to have a nice rocket hit, a nice juicy rocket hit. Ooh, that's not a fun amount of damage, that. Oh, okay. Please, no. Please, no. Please miss. Please miss. Please miss. 50-50.
That all you got?
Oh, God. That hollow targeting does not do anyone any favors.
In position.
Okay. Let's get a snipe on you. Missed.
Oh, that is not good.
Okay, rocket. Let's hit them up. Let's hit them up. Fire.
There's no kill like overkill.
Boom.
Mission accomplished.
That's how we do it, baby. Operation Broken Hawk is a success. And I'll see you guys next time. And we'll come back to XCOM. And we will continue our mission to rid Earth of this alien threat. Goodbye.